Everybody, this is Mr. Roche here. We are headed into our last week. We still want to complete our light stair installation, but I think that we do want to look at the MOSFET a little bit as a transistor and kind of understand it and come out of here with some kind of understanding of it. So what I want to do is this would be something like on an exam here, okay? Let's go here. There's an assessment coming up. Your assessment date is Friday, blue period, okay? And what I want to do is just set up a little lab here and use a MOSFET example again, just like we're doing downstairs. This is the same kind of thing. So we learn how to hook up. You can hook up anything to a MOSFET that is using sort of different voltages and things like that. I'm going to pull out like an LED just for kicks. Let me see what else I got here. Okay, the thing that's interesting about MOSFETs is it allows you to use different power supplies. So maybe you'd use like a 9-volt or this other power supply here, which I think is cool. And let's see what else we need. Okay, we're going to need, for this, I think we're going to need, well, this is the thing. This is the MOSFET transistor. There's a whole bunch of them, right? See this guy here? This is the N MOSFET right here, the one that comes with that little thing, that one just like we used to. So I'm going to pull that guy out, okay? I'm going to pull out an Arduino. Great. Let me see what else we got here. I'm going to pull out like one of these DC motors. I actually like this one. This one will work too. Used it before, but this one's sort of cool. And the thing is with these guys is I think they take 12 volts. Both these guys take 12 volts. So that's what we're going to have to give it. I'm going to pull out a small breadboard. Okay, I'm going to get rid of my big breadboard. Okay, and what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to use this to set up something that's like our current configuration with the lights. Okay, so what happens with the lights is that we have a power supply. Let's say our power supply, let's get rid of this 9-volt for right now. Let's say our power supply is this happy power supply here too, which I can give it any voltage. So it's got 12 volts and 5 amps, which is actually exactly like what we have upstairs or downstairs. Okay, so I'm going to spin it around so I can hook it up to my my breadboard. Okay, and I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so what I can do is I can hook this up to positive, and I can hook this up to negative right now. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, great. Okay, now following our wiring diagram, we have our happy MOSFET transistor with a gate, a drain, and a source. Now the question will be, can you hook this up to a device like this to power this 12-volt happy motor, which would be basically exactly like the load that would be our lights. Okay, so I got this here. I'm going to hook this guy up to this. This is going to be power, and this is going to be negative. So this guy could be red, and this guy could be black. Okay, so you got this going on, and what I'm going to do is going to run this through the MOSFET. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to hook up the MOSFET, and basically if I stick the MOSFET here, okay, I can put it like right here. Basically this is the source. The source of electrons would be coming from the negative pole right there. Okay, so you can do this, right? Okay, this then runs through a switch, and a current will go through from this one just somewhere back over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a wire from here to here, and I'll color it like brown. Okay, and I'll reconnect the MOSFET, so that way this wire means that it's going, the current's going here, there, into the negative. Okay, and that's basically it. Okay, this just gets cooked up to positive. So I'm going to go like this, goes straight through to positive over on this side. It can be anywhere there. It doesn't have to be there. It could be back over here. If you wanted to, it might make more sense to do that. Don't really care. So go like that. Okay, red. Okay, so that's like a straight connection. This goes over here. And then if there's just something to control the MOSFET, then everything's really, really cool. Okay, I'm going to just actually, to do this, I'm going to kind of poke this in here just so you can see it working. What do I need here? Oh, no, that's okay. Okay, I'm going to hook this guy into ground in 13. Just so to give a signal to show that it's working and stuff like that. This might blow up too with this. Normally, like you can do this. Okay, but what I need right now is just to get a wire over to our connection for the gate pin. So this is going to light up, or turn on, and it's going to like allow this switch to flip, and then this is going to work. Okay, that's what we're hoping. So I'm going to go like this. Get this over to here. That looks good. I'm going to make this like turquoise. It's kind of basically like a signal wire. Okay, so that's a MOSFET setup. Okay, and what we want to do is I'm going to do a little bit of programming too. So that's the thing. So this assessment should be able to show your wiring abilities and your coding abilities here. Okay, but one important thing we forgot is to have these guys share ground. Okay, so this is a ground. This is a ground. There's ground here too. I think if I just go like this. Oh, I'm already using the ground. I think you're right. Sorry. So I can do it over here. So I'm just going to pull this over here. Go to ground. Here. Make this like purple. Okay. So actually this can be just black. It should be black. Okay, this is just your black. So everybody knows it's a ground wire. Okay. And then if I just had some code here, that would be great. I got 2 pins at play. I got 13 and I got 9. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the code editor. Okay. This is the LED pin. So let's call it LED pin 13. I'm going to make an int for the gate pin. And that's going to equal 9. Okay. And then this guy is going to be an output, so it's going to light up the light. That seems fine. And this is a gate pin. I'll just go here. Copy this. Do this. This is the gate pin. Also set for output. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to run the motor. Okay. And I want to turn on the light. Okay. So that turns on the light. This will run the motor. Oops. There. Okay. And let's see if it's going to upload and run. Okay, it compiles. That's good. And let's see what happened over here. You can see it's like running over here. This is a little bit too bad. I think we need a quick resistor. Let me see if I can solve that problem for us all. So I'm going to move this over here. Okay, it's got to, let me see here. Now one thing we could do is go get another little breadboard. Here, get a mini breadboard. There. And that way, we can go to here. Whoa. That's a good, that seems like pink is good. It's like almost red. And then what I need is I need a resistor. That's my problem here. Let me see. Go like this. Now I'm gonna kind of spin this. Okay, and then I'm just gonna run this back over to ground here. And this doesn't need to be that tall or high. It's probably like, let's try like 100 ohms, see if that works. Okay, and then it's I already got my code. And there you go. So you can see like this is working. This sends out 12 volts. Actually, it's running on like really tiny milliamps. You could actually run a whole bunch of motors on this. And then the lights, okay? So what I'd like you to do is just sort of practice this because I feel like I'm going to give you something like this to wire up and you know, show me how it works, okay? Another area that I would be testing on is how a MOSFET transistor actually works with like the doping and stuff like that. And I'll send you some more additional materials. So I would practice this, okay? I really like this. I think this is a really good example because you can run anything. That's what the MOSFET does, okay? And this is so it turns on a light. But really, how would you get this to work with like a sensor? That's the thing we're using right now, right? We're using this kind of sensor. And I'll show you that in like another example, okay?